store it in. And it also comes with the batteries, which I really appreciate. And I'm not the only one that really enjoys and trusts this a thermometer. It's 195,000 have been sold on QVC. So it's FDA cleared, it's clinically accurate. And if you have a large family like I do, you definitely do not want to be touching sick people and then touching healthy people. So this way I can take my temperature, I can take the temperature of someone I love, or and not touch. So it's going to tell me if the temperature is in the normal zone because it's going to backlight green. If the temperature is in the danger zone, it will backlight yellow. If the temperature is elevated to a fever, it will backlight red. Now, I have my sound turned on just because I like to hear it. You can turn the sound off. You can also use Celsius or Fahrenheit. There's a switch for that. Not only can you take body temperature, you can also take surface temperature and room temperature. But because the body temperature is just so important these days, that I'm really just focusing on the body temperature right now. So I just want to say real quickly is that 1995 is really a wonderful price for this. And there's also 4 easy pays of $4.99. Now, I have 2 baby showers coming up, so I'm definitely gifting this, but this is also great for wedding showers, birthday presents, a get well present for somebody just in case they're not feeling well instead of sending them flowers. This is fabulous because it's something that maybe somebody has not upgraded for themselves. Now, if you haven't bought a thermometer in a while, this is a great opportunity. You know, technology, as we know more, our products become easier and easier. And Homewell Essentials has done a great job with this thermometer in making it so large to see. And also that backlighting, green if the temperature is in the normal zone, yellow if the temperature is in the danger zone, and red if the temperature is elevated to a fever. Now you can see there with the mode button that if you can press the mode and it will take you to air temperature, surface temperature, or body temperature. But this is a perfect example of what I was saying about how large the screen is and how you can see the different colors to coordinate with the temperature reading. So you're going to hold this no more than 2 inches from your forehead, and it will show you right there on the screen what the temperature is. Now, the other thing that I want to show you from that shot is see that memory button? You can go back and push that memory button, and it will show you the last 32 body temperature readings. I find that so valuable for so many reasons. I know when my children were little, I used to have to write down, all the readings so that I could tell the doctor when I saw him. And now that I am also the caretaker for myself, if I'm sick in the middle of the night, it's very nice to be able just to take my temperature, keep this on my nightstand, and then if need be, I can go back and look at when my temperature was elevated and maybe share that information with the doctor. But it's FDA cleared, it's clinically accurate. You can take a temperature of water, you can take a temperature of surface temperature, you can take room temperature, or you can take body temperature. But right now, we all know how important it is to take body temperature. So we have 100 that have been spoken for already. And I think that there's going to be a lot more spoken for. And I highly recommend it myself because I will be gifting this as a baby shower gift in the next couple months. It's also a great bridal shower gift. It's just a thoughtful present. It does come in a box that's very easy to wrap. I like that it comes with the batteries and also this sack that's like a little velvet sack to keep storage in. And in years past, it used to be that people would have one thermometer per household. Now people like to have their own thermometers for a lot of different reasons. So whether you want to keep this in a drawer at work, keep it in your diaper bag, keep it in your purse, have it for when your grandchildren come over, you don't want to cross contaminate. So I can take my own temperature. I'm going to be no more than 2 inches from my forehead. Now my temperature is 97.7. And as you can see, it backlit green because that's in the normal zone. The nice thing is I can now take somebody else's temperature and I'm not touching them. I'm not putting anything under their tongue. I'm not putting anything in their ear. This is fantastic. I just wish I had this when my children were toddlers because it's so hard to take a 2-year-old's temperature. You can sneak right up to somebody, take their temperature, and they really wouldn't even know it. Now, did you hear that little beep? That's because I have the sound on. If you are taking the temperature of someone that's sleeping, maybe a baby or somebody that's recovering from surgery, Of course, you can turn that sound off. And just to say again, it's a great opportunity because it's 1995. You might want to be thinking about Christmas or your gift closet. You might want to fill that up. This is a wonderful present to give to a teacher, anyone that you care about, and say, you know what, I just want to keep you happy and healthy, and this is a great upgrade to what you might have at home because does not go in your ear, it does not go under your tongue. You just have to be 2 inches from the person's forehead to get that temperature reading. And again, this is FDA cleared. It's clinically accurate. It has a 5-year limited warranty, which tells you, that it's very nice quality and you can definitely have it around for a long time. With that 1995, with 4 easy pays of only $4.99, does make it a good opportunity. And like I said, we've sold 195,000 of these. So I do like the little storage container, the little velvet storage container. And the other thing is, I love anything that comes with the batteries. I'm not that organized. I don't always know where my batteries are. And I just appreciate that something that is health related is ready to go as soon as it comes to your front door. So nowadays, people like to have their own thermometers. I do have one in my drawer at work. I have children at my house. I have my own 3 children. I have my nieces and nephews all the time. And we're also with my mom, who's in her 80s. She's helping me with all these kids. And I always just like to double check and make sure that, nobody has a fever before they're hanging out with Annie, just to be on the safe side. It's cold and flu season. I just bought one of these I have a son in college. He just went away for the first year. So this was a must for him also. So it's going to backlight green if the temperature is in the normal zone, yellow if it's slightly elevated in the danger zone, and red if the temperature is elevated to a fever. It saves 32 past temperature readings. So you just hit the memory button. It'll show you the past readings. Not only can you take body temperature, you can take surface temperature and air temperature also, which I think is great. So it's a great opportunity at $19.95. So think about Christmas time. Think about birthdays coming up. I have I sound like I have a cold. It's actually allergies, but I keep taking my temperature to make sure that it is just allergies and not a cold. So if you live alone, make sure you have one for yourself. So Homewell Essentials digital non-contact, non-touch thermometer is here for you if you want it at a great price. And now I have my friend Kylie Watts coming up next. Hi, Kylie.
Hi, Janine. It's so good to see you. And yeah, that is a great gift. And I also have another great gift idea coming up in our home solution.